Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Talking Reds, and we are live for the Champions League preview between Liverpool and French side Lille. In what a game could be for Liverpool in terms of the competition itself. If we win tonight, we are through, ladies and gentlemen, through in the competition to the knockout stages with one game remaining. But this is no easy task tonight. Yes, Lille are League Earn side, and we usually do well against League Earn sides. However, Lille are on a fantastic run at the moment in the league and in the Champions League. They've started well in the Champions League as well. They started sixth tonight. I think they're now about 10th now, according to the latest table, because of the early results, the early games that are going on. Atalanta winning and Monaco beating Villa as well currently. But this is no easy game tonight for Liverpool, despite being at home, despite winning 6 out of 6 in the Champions League. I'm expecting Arne Slot to go strong. I will let you know the team news as soon as it comes out, if it comes out live. If we are still live when the team news comes out, I will let you all know when it does come out and what Arne Slot has gone with tonight in terms of the team. It's going to be a difficult game, I think. Again, we don't know what team is going to put out. I think he's going to go strong. Knowing that we win a certain amount of money for this competition and the fact that we've got another game left, we could go strong tonight, get the business done, get through to the knockout stages. Then in the next game against PSV, we rest players. That is what I expect Arne Slot to do tonight. Get the job done and get through and get onto the last game where we play PSV and we can rest players. Who do I expect to play tonight? I think he will go strong. I think he'll give Nunes a chance after the weekend. I think Nunes deserves a chance after the weekend. It'd be nice to see Jayden Danns. I think he's in the squad. He's in the squad that's travelled to the game. It would be nice to see a couple of minutes tonight for Jayden Danns, whether he's coming off the bench or even starting. Either way, I think it'd be nice to see Jayden Danns coming on. Kale's just joining me now. Ready for the Liverpool game, as you can see in his new kit. Kale, big game tonight. We're 6 out of 6, but no easy game in this competition, and Lille are on a good run at the moment.
They're on a good run, but I'm confident in what we're doing. They will fear us more than we fear them, definitely. Obviously, I haven't looked at the squad yet, but has the squad come up?
The team's not out yet, but I will. I said I will give a live update if as soon as it comes out. If I'm still on here, I will be giving live update to everyone.
Yeah. To be
As soon as
fair,
it
I
comes
feel
out.
like in these sort of games now, you should be given minutes to certain players, and I'm not taking Lille lightly. Don't get me wrong, but we've been 6 out of 6. Do you know what I mean? That's a chance for people to get some minutes on, also for us to get a few rest in, because obviously we've got the league to concentrate on as well. But also just this is a chance for Chiesa to get some minutes, I suppose. People
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, and get him match fit pretty
Get
much
match
because
fit because
yeah.
there is a player there. There is a player there. We just us Reds fans, we're not like sort of other fans where we're jumping on the bandwagon and getting onto other sort of players. There's a player there. We need to get behind him and support him and see what we can do because he's a good player. So yeah, just transfer to people like him to get minutes. Curtis Jones needs to try and get some minutes, get him back in as well because he's not been that. Harvey Elliott, people like that need to start getting minutes because it's a long season. And it's the business end of the season. So
I think I've said it already. I think Slot will go quite strong tonight, just because if we win tonight, we're through. We're pretty much through to the knockout stages. I think he'll want to get the job done, and he'll want to come top. The prize money difference to coming top and going through is a big difference. But what we are like, we're getting money.
yeah, we need
We want to get as much money as we can, and
we need
but
some money.
it would be nice to see a mix. If we are going to go strong, we'll see a little bit of a mix. We've got strong players no matter what. Anyway, if that Harvey Elliott comes out, it's not exactly weak, is it? Harvey Elliott, I want to see much
not at
more of
all.
Harvey Elliott. Curtis Jones needs to prove a point now.
He's playing back for his shirt because Saboz's
Yeah,
guy was really good
yeah.
on the weekend. So and then we've got Ipswich, which obviously there's no easy game, but they're wounded on. So have we got them on what? When have we got them on Saturday? I think.
Yeah, we've got him on weekend. Yeah, we've got him this weekend.
Yeah, so
And
it's a chance. I think it's a chance to get some minutes for players, but also there's no, like you said, there's no weak team. We don't have a weak team. So yeah, I want to see Diaz maybe starting as well. I feel like he's just been a bit off it recently.
from the left, do you reckon?
Yeah, I want him on the left, yeah, and then put Darwin through the middle. Just give him his chance, Darwin. After the 2 goals.
Well, yeah, he does deserve it after Saturday. You know, I think Harvey Elliott made the biggest impact in terms of the whole game. Darwin
What
with his
massive impact.
actual putting his chances in. This is all we've been asking for Darwin Núñez. I've said this on here. You know, no, he's been rightly criticised, by the way. For people saying, "No, don't criticise our players," he's been rightly criticised. He's been missing these chances. These chances that he had on Saturday, he's been missing. He's finally done
Yeah,
it. Now he needs to build on that, and that playing tonight, and then we'll see if he can build on it.
that's all we've wanted. All we've wanted is for him to build on these chances and get going. Because listen, the running power, the effort can't be faulted. It can't be faulted. It's just we need to see clinical. Like we need to see some chances being taken, you know. And he took his chances on the weekend. But we've seen this before with Newcastle. He's come on and got two, and Newcastle didn't really kick
Yeah.
on. Now is a chance to go and kick on. So, yes, it'll be interesting to see what happens. It'll be interesting. I'll be watching the game. I always watch it in my shirt, so I'll be watching the game. Yeah.
Let's do a little bit of a predicted lineup then. Who do you think? Let's start with keeper. Kelleher, Allison. What do you think tonight?
I think I'll go Allison, only because he didn't even play Kelleher in the Carabao Cup, so I think I'll go Allison. On the right back, I think it'll go Trent on the right back.
Think he's going to
centre
rest
back,
Van Dijk? Think he'll rest Van Dijk?
he can't rest Van Dijk. He
I
can't
know.
rest Van Dijk.
We ain't really got anyone, have we, to rest him? Endo
Nah,
at
he
centre
can't.
back.
It'll go Van Dijk and Konate. It'll go Simicast left back
Yeah.
because Robertson's been going through it. I don't know who that guy is anymore, honestly. So probably Simicast. In the middle, it'll definitely start Gavin Birch. Loves him. And then he'd probably go Curtis Jones, or he'll go McAllister, Harvey Elliott, or McAllister, Curtis Jones. I reckon he'll go them two. He'll go Mo on the right, Diaz on the left, and Darwin up top, I reckon.
Do you reckon there's a chance of him dropping either McAllister or Gravenberch and bringing Szoboszlai a little bit further back?
I've never seen him do that though. That's the only thing. I just don't. I've never seen him do that. You know, in sort of games where Gravenberch ain't played, you'd expect him to sort of do that. He ain't done that. So
especially when Szoboszlai's had that little rest, and he had that little rest, had that little game off.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting because he could do that, and it would make more sense. He could even go Szoboszlai, Harvey Elliott, and Curtis Jones.
Yeah.
He could potentially do that, but Lille ain't no mugs. Let's be honest, they're not mugs. They're not. It's not going to be easy. There's no easy game anyways in the Champions League like that. But
like I said, this isn't a game we're like taking lightly here. We're not taking a mickey out of here, Lille.
No,
you know,
we're not.
We've got a bit of strong depth, in especially attack, and a little bit elsewhere as well that we can afford to rotate a little bit.
Disappointed Jota's injured though. Very disappointed.
Oh yeah.
Big loss. Big. He's our clinical man. You know.
What about Jayden Danns?
I reckon he'll get the bench. He'll make the bench. I don't think he'll start, and maybe Rio make the bench as well.
Oh, it'd be nice to see Rio get some minutes at Champions League level.
Mate, what a player, mate!
That would be nice.
He's unbelievable. He's a serious talent. Honestly, he's a serious talent. And yeah, do you know what? I do reckon he might play. He might rest Mo. Actually, I reckon he might rest Mo and go Chiesa.
Potentially. I don't know if it's just Chiesa for that long though. I can't see him starting Chiesa just because he's been playing in more and more minutes each time, but he's still not giving him enough to say he hasn't had like half an hour or 40 minutes for example. The most minutes he's probably played against Accrington.
Yeah. No, I'd say West Ham.
He got a good stint against West Ham, but I don't think he's done enough to play a full 90 yet. If that makes sense.
I do. Like I said earlier, I do think there is a player there. Like we just need to be patient. There is a player there, so
he is a world class talent. It's just his injury record and the way he can keep himself fit has knocked his price down massively. That's why we've got him such a cheap price because of his injuries. His price doesn't really go with the actual talent that he actually is. For me, Lille obviously done a fantastic run in the Champions League as well. 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. They have beaten Atletico Madrid away. They've beaten Strungrats at home 3-2. So they do concede goals. Drew against Juventus. Beat Bologna away, which we did as well. We beat Bologna. We were at home or away? Bologna. Was it away, wasn't it? Away to beat both Italian teams away. So yeah, they've got some good results. Beating Atletico Madrid's not an easy task at all. 3-1 away in Champions League. That's a decent result. So they've got some brilliant. I think they've got some brilliant attacking players. Jonathan Davies is the one everyone's going to be looking at. Do you think Lille can go and attack? Do you think they'll attack us tonight?
They will. They'll go at us 100%. They have to because they're not going to sit back and wait for us to attack them. It's Champions League, anything sort of can happen. So I reckon they will come at us. They will come at us. So
Jonathan David is definitely the player that everyone's going to be looking at. There's been a lot of teams interested in the striker. Liverpool may be looking to get Nunes on in the summer. Jota's injury record is not incredible, is it?
no,
Jonathan
it's
David,
frustrating.
would you take Jonathan David at Liverpool?
Do you know? I'm really skeptical about signing a sort of striker from the French league, and I know it sounds a bit silly, but
Well, like Henri.
like I just think like they don't always come and hit. I think
Yeah.
that I don't unless it's like a sort of top sort of team striker, which Lille is a better team. But I'm always skeptical because it will take him a while to get up to the Premier League pace, and I feel like there's other options available. Like I would love to get someone like Isak, who's
Oh
been
yeah.
in the
Oh
who's
yeah.
in the Premier League, who's scoring goals for fun. Even a Chris Wood, who you know what you're gonna get. You know you're gonna get goals.
Yeah.
Just them sort of players that were like, look, Harden's been tied down to a 9-year contract. That's how important getting a number 9 secured is. Um, so and there isn't a lot. There isn't a lot about. There isn't a lot of top strikers about. Like back in the days, you had the Shevchenkos, your Henrys, and your Jogbas and things like. There's not a lot of the top strikers around. So when you can get like at Isak, I would happily take him.
I think what not scares me tonight. What I'm looking at tonight in terms of Jonathan David specifically, he'll see this as chances like a little trial for the rest of the world sort of thing. This is the big stage. This is Liverpool at Anfield. You go and get a couple of goals at Anfield or a goal at Anfield. You make a name for yourself. And this is the last striker they really came from the French league that was good was probably Aubameyang in terms of
Yeah,
working
yeah. Even
potentially.
okay, so even with us, we bought Nunes after his games against us. You know what
Mm.
I mean? And we bought Minamino after his games against us. We bought Mane after his game. Well, Mane was in the Prem, but after his game against, we're known to signing players when they've played well against us. So there is an option. I will be looking and obviously hoping you don't get a few today, but seeing if there is a player in there. So yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
interesting.
I'm sort of like seeing like a Nunes performance against us, and then we ended up
Uh,
spending 70 million on him, and then end up not being the player that we thought he was when we bought him. So yeah, I will give up live updates on the team news when it does come out. Nothing as such as yet. I think it is a bit too early. If we kick off at 8, we'll be about 7 o'clock when
7 o'clock.
the
Yeah,
update comes out. Potentially, maybe a little bit earlier. We see like bits and pieces coming out scattered around. So currently in the Champions League right now, we've got 2 games playing at the moment, which are half-time. Monaco beating Aston Villa, Atalanta beating Sturm Graz. So that leaves the table with Lille sliding down to 10th. Obviously, we were giving hand over the Monaco and Villa and the rest of them. We are 3 points clear of Barcelona, who won 5, lost 1. Atalanta are doing very well now in third place if they keep winning this game. Currently, Arsenal in 4th place on 13, and Bayer Leverkusen on 5th in 13 points. Sorry, Liverpool, can they afford to lose the next 2 games in the Champions League and still, pretty much go through?
yes, I think we can. But I don't want to. I think we can. Nah, like I'm honest. I just think I would if we're gonna drop points, it'd be a draw. I'm not taking a loss. We're doing unbelievable well. We are the team to beat. We are the informed team. So yeah, like you said about the money, we need the money. So yeah,
We won't see it. As partners are needing to get the money. We won't see it. I think it's important to keep the momentum. Like
hundred
getting 8
percent.
wins out of 8.
Standards are
That's
high.
all we could do. Yeah, yeah. And
Standards are
that's
high.
the best way to start. And not only that, it sent a big message out to the rest of Europe. Like, we're here. This is a new format. No matter how many games you throw, as 2 extra games don't really matter. 8 out of 8. That's Liverpool Football Club of the season. I just hope if these last 2 games, I hope it doesn't tire us a little bit extra because it is an extra 2 games that we don't really need.
We don't. That allows us to sort of test the waters with other players. It allows us to test the water, so it'll be interesting to see what's going on. It'll be really, really interesting.
Who are you expecting a big game from tonight then? So you said you predicted 11. You want maybe Jones or Elliott starting. Who would you expect to? It's your chance now to shine tonight.
I feel like I said it, Chiesa, I've really got high hopes for him, and Nunes. I think they're two big. We need two big performances from them. I think when Gravenberch plays well, we play well. It's no coincidence. And then just the chance of like Jones or Harvey Elliott just to state their claim as well. I think massive.
Yeah.
So I feel like that, and then it's also given people a headache, like because Gakpo has been in form, but then Diaz needs to come and produce something. So just until we see the team sheet, I can't really say. But
I am refreshing it constantly to see if it is coming up. But I think there's
shoot in a couple minutes. But
it's fine, Kale. I'll still keep going, but Kale will be going. Oh, here we go. We have finally got a team out. So here's your 11. Alisson Becker in net, as we expected. Colin Bradley at right back. Centre back pairing of Jarl Quansah and Virgil van Dijk. Tsimikas at left back. Gravenberch keeps his place as per. He's going to be knackered. He's going to be knackered. Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, and Curtis Jones. So whether Curtis Jones is the one in the double pivot with Gravenberch or Szoboszlai is one. I'm hoping it's Szoboszlai in the double pivot with Gravenberch and Curtis Jones is the more attacking one.
Yeah, I feel like when we do set up, it's more of like a. He doesn't do the 2 6s. He does the 6, and then there's a floating one that floats in between.
Like a 48 6.
I feel like that will be Jones, and then Szoboszlai will be higher, just based on his form the other day.
Up front, is anyone that you want to rest up front?
I wanted to give Mo a rest.
He ain't getting a rest. He is not getting a rest. Martella playing Nunes up front and Diaz on the left. Like we said Diaz maybe possibly on the left with Nunes up front. So that is the team for Liverpool. There's nothing on Lille yet. But yeah, that is the team for Liverpool. It's a chance for Nunes then, Kale. It's a chance for Nunes.
I said that he needs the chance. He needs the chance. He needs to take it. He needs to take it. It's really important.
Because we all say like, look, this is what we all wanted. You to do this against Forest. We're not against Brentford. We're not asking for last minute winners all the time. We're just asking to finish your chances, which you did against Brentford. Just happened to be last. It happened to be last minute, and it made it even more special. But then don't go back to missing them again or not really impacting the game, because that's when the critics are going to come back out again. It's always a one-off game, and we don't want it to be a one-off game. Nunes, a lot of us are criticising because we want more, and there's no harm in asking for more. Especially, Fowler asked for more, and when Fowler's mentioning it, then something is not right.
He's come for big money at the end of the day, so
yeah. And that does. Unfortunately, I don't like looking at money, but it does unfortunately sit with players. For me, and it is unfortunate that is that price, and that's what it's come with. But yeah, before you go, Kale, score prediction.
I'm going 2-0 Liverpool.
Comfortable? 2-0 or on the edge a little bit at times?
I feel like we'll go. I reckon we'll get both goals in the second half. Actually, Anfield. To be fair, Anfield under the lights, they literally sucked the ball in the net. I feel like it could go. I'm gonna go 4-0 Liverpool because of the first half.
You just talked yourself into that.
No, do you know why? I just feel like how well we start under the lights at Anfield, and once one goes in, you know what I mean. Conor Bradley making tackles, Mo Salah getting down the wing, Diaz down the wing. Like it could be really, really, it could be exciting. So,
well, I think an early goal, like you said, if we get an early goal, then it's going to be hard for Lille. Yeah, it's going to be hard for Lille to get back into it. Having said that, I think if they play on the break and the pace of Jonathan David, I think they could sneak one. Especially the way Quansah's confidence is right now.
Yeah,
I think they'll target Quansah. And it's strange watching Quansah do this, because Quansah actually showed unbelievable talent like last season. I thought he actually took over Konate at one point. He was that good. Yeah, and Konate dropped off. But now, when he's doing this now, and is clearly Arne Slot clearly don't fancy him. Well, he's got a wife for number one. He don't fancy him, but you know what I'm saying. I just think he could be targeted tonight, and it could end up being a Jonathan David goal, something like that. But yeah, I'm going to go 3-1 Liverpool. 3-1 Liverpool.
Okay. All right, let's see.
Let's see at the end of the day, and we'll speak again tomorrow. Kel will come back on tomorrow. I'm sure we'll do a little match reaction tomorrow at some point when we can. So yeah, thank you, Kel, for joining me tonight.
No
Everyone
problem,
else,
Dame.
get your
Take
match
care.
predictions in the chat as well, please, guys. See you in a bit, Kel. Everyone else, get the match predictions in the chat as well, please. If you are live watching on YouTube, if you are live on Twitch, whatever platform you're watching on, please comment and get your interactions in. I love people commenting on here and bouncing back off you guys. I love to interact with everyone that is watching at home. What is your score predictions? Who are your score predictors as well? Scorers predictors in that team. Are you happy with the team that Slot has picked? Are you happy with him going so strong? Gravenberch, Van Dijk, Soboslai, Salah, Diaz, strong team. A couple of changes between Curtis Jones, Darwin Núñez starting the game, Bradley coming at right back, Tsimikas keeping his place at left back, Alisson Becker still having a chance in net with no Kelleher. Are you happy with that team? In fact, looking at the Lille team now, it's actually finally come up. I think 1 second. Let's see if it is confirmed lineup. So confirmed lineup. Yeah, Jonathan David side. According to the live squad, I didn't have Jonathan David then. So the Lille team is Lucas Chevalier in net, Gabriel Goodmanson, Ribeiro, Diakite, I think. Diakite, yeah, and Mandy at right back, sorry. The midfield of Baka, Andre Makuku, and Kabea. Maybe Kabea is a good player, so he's definitely one to watch out. Jonathan David up front with Haraldsson alongside him. So I think Haraldsson will play a little bit behind Jonathan David. I mean, Jonathan David will be the main focal point for Lille. Haraldsson behind him. But like I said, watch out for Remy Kabea. Is a good player. Certainly the guy to maybe unlock Liverpool. If they need to unlock Liverpool, it would be Remy Kabea the one to do it. So Lille are on a good run in the Champions League as well as the league. They are third in the league, but in the Champions League, winning 4, drawing 1, and losing 1. So they are no mugs. We've got some talented players, like I said. Kabea is a good player, and Jonathan David is always a threat, especially on the break with the pace he's got. We need to be careful of that. So what I'm looking at now in terms of the lineup here, I think Tsimikas and Bradley have a big job tonight, because especially Bradley, because Tsimikas is on Virgil's side, and if Quansah is as confident as we not want to see him, as confident as he was last season, then Conor Bradley has a big job, and that is keeping an eye on Jonathan David's runs inside Joel Quansah, because I think Jonathan David will target Quansah in terms of getting him behind. That's when Conor Bradley needs to, I won't say not go forward as much, but be aware. Be very aware on the counter-attack. If we're attacking, Conor Bradley's going to go forward. Trent likes to go forward as well. Maybe that's why Conor Bradley is playing over Trent. Just because the fact that Conor Bradley comes back a little bit more, he's going to support Quansah a little bit more, especially watching Jonathan David on those runs. Watch Kabea come inside as well for Lille. That, again, as I always talk about, that area between defence and midfield is where we seem to concede a lot of chances to teams. That's where Remy Kabea for do apologise for that. I don't know what happened there. If you are still watching, thank you for staying on there. I don't know what happened. That connection issue or something like that came off. I think it's the rain that's pitter-pattering down at the moment. That's probably involved in the connections. But anyway, like I was saying, the place between the midfield and the defence is where I worry about. Where Kabea coming inside from the right-hand side will be a big threat for Lille. That's where Gravenberch has a big job there. Whether it's Curtis Jones or Soboslai helping Gravenberch in that area, they also have a big job in terms of that defensive side of things. I'm hoping it is, because of the legs that Szoboszlai brings. I think he's better defensively than Curtis Jones. I'm hoping it's Szoboszlai that plays a little bit further back today, and Curtis Jones is the one that is in that 10 role position. Just to what Macau and Andre are very, very good midfielders. But like I said, when Remy Cabella comes inside from the right hand side, is where they're going to over-number us in that area. If their midfielders go forward and he comes inside Remy Cabella, then they're going to outnumber us in that area. That's where Gravenberch and Szoboszlai need to work together tonight. So, I expected a 3-1 win. Kel went 2-0, then he went 4-0. So, we are expecting Liverpool wins here on Talking Reds. Everyone else, if you're watching at home, if you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, whatever you're watching on, let us know your score predictions in the chat. Let us know in the comments, whether it's live chat or comments after the stream. Please let us know. And who are you expecting to have a big, big game tonight? Like I said, Darwin Núñez is starting for Liverpool Football Club up front alongside Diaz and Salah. Conor Bradley is on the right back with Joel Kwanzaa partnering Virgil van Dijk in midfield. And it's another chance for Curtis Jones to make a name for himself. I'm a bit disappointed not to see Harvey Elliott starting, but I'm expecting Harvey Elliott and someone like Chiesa, for example, to get some good minutes tonight. Not just the last few minutes. I'm expecting some good minutes tonight for both Chiesa and Harvey Elliott. I think Harvey Elliott's the one that changed the game entirely on Saturday. Yes, Núñez got the couple of goals, but Harvey Elliott changed the entire game the way he could do the intricate passes, the little passes, make moves. That's what Harvey Elliott does best. Like I said, I'm a bit disappointed he's not playing tonight, but Curtis Jones got his chance. Núñez has got his chance. Kwanzaa has got his chance as well to make a statement tonight for them individually. But I expect Liverpool to come out on top. And Lille, like I said, I think Lille will attack us. Be careful of the counter-attack of Jonathan David. Be very, very careful of Remy Cabella coming inside. Thank you for watching. Make sure you enjoy tonight, but make sure you also subscribe to the channel because we get us match reaction out tomorrow, hopefully, and much, much more content. Premier League predictions is back this week. And also the thing I've posted out on Twitter, the thing I've posted out on TikTok, and other social media sites, that we are doing a challenge on this channel. So if you are live now and you want to be part of this challenge, let me know. Contact us via email, contact us on TikTok, contact us on X or Twitter. Let us know if you want to be part of this challenge. I'm trying to get a interview with as many Liverpool fans as I can for this channel, and see if we can connect fans across the world for the love of our football club. Thank you for watching. Come on the Reds. Let's hope we get a win. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and notification bells on as well. Thanks, guys. Have a great